All praise, glory, and honor be to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kwakadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of GMS, the great millstone, for teaching us this truth in all honesty and sincerity. And Salawam and salutations to the elect of Israel, the hopeful elect of Israel, starting with the 144,000. Last night at camp, we had a sincere individual come by the camp and stayed with us all night. Actually, he was there before I got there. And he had a question about the new moon, and I wanted to just make a little video, okay? Because a lot of our people are simple-minded, and they don't understand it. They don't understand because you got leaders out there, you got wicked leaders of Israel that'll tell you that the full moon is a new moon. All right? And the best way I could put that, matter of fact, let me get this scripture first. Let me get this scripture first. Ecclesiasticus chapter 43. Let's start here at verse 5. Great is the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai that made it. We're talking about the sun. And then you go from the sun, right? Right here it's talking about, a man bloweth a furnace in the works of heat, but the sun burneth the mountains 3 times more. All right, it's talking about the Lord, how he created the sun and the moon. All right, again, great is the Lord that made it, the sun, and at his commandment runneth hastily. He made the moon also to serve in her season, for a declaration of times and a sign of the world. All right, this is the point right here. Verse 7. From the moon is the sign of feast, a light that decreaseth in her perfection. Now the sign of the feast is the Sabbath. Okay? We don't go by the Sabbath according to the small hats. All right? We don't go by the Sabbath according to the Gregorian calendar. Every 7 days, you count from what, Sunday? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And then the 7 days. No, we don't go by that. You're not supposed to go by that, right? You're supposed to go right here in Ecclesiastes chapter 43. It says, from the moon is the sign of feast, right? The Sabbath. A light that decreaseth in her perfection. Verse 8, the moon is called after her name, increasing wonderfully in her changing, being an instrument of the armies above, shining in the firmament of heaven. Now let's go back to verse 7, because moon just means month. Okay? Moon means month. Let me see if I can prove that. It's written to prove all things. Okay, let's go ahead. We can use this. What does the new moon symbolizes? The new moon holds a special place in the cosmic cycle. It symbolizes fresh starts, new beginnings, and the potential for growth and transformation. In ancient times, people harnessed the energy of the new moon through rituals, whatever, blah, skip, woo woo. The point is, the new moon holds a special place in the cosmic cycle. It symbolizes fresh starts, right? New beginnings. Like I said, I want to make this as simple as possible because our people are simple. Once again, verse 7. From the moon is a sign of feast, a light that decreaseth in her perfection. Let's see what decrease mean. Decrease.
Decrease.
It's a verb, okay. Going down to the verb right here. To the definition right here. Make or become smaller or fewer in size, amount, intensity. That's the word you want to get. Intensity or degree. All right. Make or become smaller, decrease. Become smaller or fewer in size, amount, or intensity. The less the moon is in intensity lit, that's the beginning of the new moon. All right. Just to show you. Okay, let's get a picture. Let's get a picture of what a new moon may look like. All right. Let's start from the full moon. Matter of fact, I want to try this one instead. Okay, here go your new moon. Right here. You see? Salakia family. You see your new moon? That's the beginning of the month. Here you go. Decreasive. Here go your new moon all the way to your left. That's your new moon. And as it come in, you see a little slither of light. Matter of fact, let's start the full moon. I don't mean to lose you, but just follow me right quick. Let's say in the middle of the month. No, I'm gonna stay on the subject. The new moon is the one that you could barely see any light. It decreaseth in her perfection. As we just read in Ecclesiastes 43. it decreaseth in her perfection, where it has no light. The illumination has decreased. The intensity of the light has increased. All right? We just went over the definition of decrease. And as it goes from dark and get a slither of light and more light, and you get the half moon, then it's going back into getting fuller and filled more till you got the full moon all over here on the right. That lets you know it's like the middle of the month. All right, so when you look in the sky during that time, when you see a full moon, or these depictions of a full moon that you see to your far right, that lets you know it's toward the middle of the month. And then as you keep looking, it's going to get lower and decrease. The light is going to be decreasing and decreasing more all the way till it gets back to the new month or the new moon. And I hope I didn't lose y'all. I want to go here as well. Let me see what I put. How did I do that? Okay, there we go. See? The symbol for a new moon in modern calendars is a full filled black circle. Or you can go here. Okay? How do you know when the new moon is coming? All right? That's what you're going to see in the sky. Right here. This is what you're going to see in the sky. I put it, you see that little slither of white right here? I put it into this category like this. All right, let's check this out. Oh no. Okay, let's go here. I know, right? It's kind of sad to even have to go here and do things like this, but this is what we have to do sometimes to get our people to see. Cats outside fighting. That thing sound loud. Let's see. All right. Sometimes I can be impatient. I need to learn. No, you're not helping me, buddy. You're not helping me. All right. That's the new moon. If you ask somebody, if you drink a glass of milk, right? If you drink a glass of milk and you ask somebody to fill you up a new glass of milk, this is what the beginning of the new glass of milk is going to look like. This is a depiction of the new moon. I'm just trying to show this as an example, right? This is a new glass of milk about to get filled with milk. Just like the moon, about to get filled with light till it's a full moon. And I'm just like, we're supposed to prove all things. It's written that we're supposed to prove all things. Let me see if I can find that. That's in Thessalonians. Let's see. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 21. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good. Okay? Right now, looking at this cup, let's open this up. Is you gonna open up? Okay, I didn't tap it hard enough. Right now, you see this? This is the depiction of a new moon. There is no light in it. The light has decreased. The milk has decreased. There's no more milk in it. All right? You ask somebody that you want a new filled glass of milk. You want to fill the glass with milk. Let's look at the milk as light. This is the new moon. This is the beginning of the new moon. Right? And that's the picture we just seen with the new moon, or with the moons. This is the new moon. This is what happens. You see that little bit of light? That little bit of, or that little bit of milk? That little bit of milk is about to do what? It's about to fill the glass up. The same thing with the moon. Because you have some people believe, according to IUIC, that the full moon is the new moon. Preposterous. Ridiculous. Let's see. Let's continue. Prove all things. You see? There go the quarter. There go the half a moon. As we keep going, we about to get, what's that, three quarters? And then, toward the end or the beginning of or the middle of the month, you're going to have the full glass of milk. The full moon. And I hope I'm not, our people is simple though. Matter of fact, I need to get that too. Let me get that. Boom, 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 boom. Brighten it up for y'all. Fill up the light a little bit for y'all and myself as well, right? Oh no, I know how I go. There you go. You already know it. Our people will follow IUIC and believe, because I've met people, on the streets, like not at a store. I'm not gonna say what kind of store or whatever, but I met this one woman that's supposed to be, a follower of IUIC, and she damn right, really, she damn right down low, really try to tell me that the full moon is a new moon just because Nate said it. Right? Let's go here. Proverbs 1:22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. For real, downright, damn near, at your job, you want to argue with me at your job about the full moon and the new moon. Fools hate knowledge. And scorners delight in their scorning. It wasn't nothing, a picture I couldn't show this woman. It wasn't nothing I could tell this woman. We're pulling up scripture and everything. Right? Oh, wow, that's beautiful. Let's go. Verse 23. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. I will pour out my spirit unto you. Like that milk pouring inside that glass, that new glass, being filled with milk. Just to kind of show you a depiction of what the new moon is and what a full glass of milk or what a full moon look like. I just woke up, man. So, just what happened at camp today kind of like, through Spirit and Power, Yahweh Shema Shai, I was inspired to do this video. So, I just want to break that down, so that, new members, because there's evidently, this week has been a week showing us that, there's still some people, coming into or trying to get it. Lord willing, they do. You know, at least to me, I've been seeing this a whole week. You know, whereas people, you know, when I got to camp, it was like 2 new guys, and they pretty much stayed to the end, listening, asking questions, inquiring. You know, what the Lord said about that. See who was worthy. Salaki. I wrote, spelled that wrong. I always spell that word wrong sometimes. How can you always spell something sometimes wrong, bro? Get it right. Yep. Let's go. Start at Matthew chapter 10. And let's go here to verse 5. These 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. You see, this also to let you know, the Lord is not trying to save the world. He's not trying to save all the nations of the world. His directive, you know, his what he was telling the disciples, right? Turned apostles. Yeah. Yep. That was the apostles. You was telling them, go, and if you're looking for who the 12 disciples are, or the 2 apostles, or the 12 apostles are, here you go. Matthew chapter 10. All right. That's another situation though. But let's go back here to verse 6. But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. This is the Lord's chosen people. These are the ones that's going to be saved. The elect of these people, the elect of the elect, the 1/3 of Israel, the remnant of Israel. All right. He say, and as ye go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely ye have received, freely give. That's another thing about a lot of these camps. They don't know, and they don't believe in, you know, they want to get paid for everything. You know, the guy that tells you from the camp IUIC, his name is Nate, the head of him, they say that his income bracket is it's up there. You know, I don't want to lie, but it's up there. You know, he can get on a jet and fly here and there. All right. The Lord said, freely you have received, freely you give. This knowledge, this information. All right. But, you know, you do have tithes to pay. You know, once you come into the truth, you do have tithes to pay. There is a way to pay it. So when you get the opportunity to do so, do so. All right. But it's all about the truth being, bringing people to the truth. At the end of the day, give this knowledge, this wisdom, this understanding that we've been given is for us to give freely to whoever shall receive it. Well, how I go, let me, before I go there, because I don't want to go off subject. I want to go to here. Let me jump down here and then we'll get back into that. Let me jump down to verse 11, because this is the point. Verse 11, and into whatever city or town ye shall enter, inquire who in it is worthy, and there abide till ye go thence. All right? And that's what I've been seeing. You know, people inquiring. You know, we go into a city, we go on the highways and hedges to inquire who is worthy of receiving this information, this knowledge. And our people going to have a lot of questions, just like all of us when we first started. You know, we're going to have a lot of questions. And then little by little, if the Spirit is working with you, you don't have that spirit of discernment to discern who to listen to, who to not listen to. And how you're going to really tell is, are they going by the scriptures? Are they speaking as the oracles of the Most High? That's what it boils down to. Are they speaking as the oracles of the Most High? You know, can you see? Because you have to study to show yourself approved as well. You have to read, you have to pray, you got to ask for the Holy Spirit of knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and discernment. Those are things you got to do on your behalf, on your part. The Lord said He freely give His wisdom. Let's see. Let's go there. I don't mean to be all over the place. Just trying to prove all things. James 1:5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. You know, don't get untangled. You know, don't lose faith. You know, ask the Lord in faith. You know, ask the Lord with an honest and with a humble and a contrite spirit. The Lord going to answer your question, like the brother said. At the camp, you know, last night, he was saying how, you know, when you come into this thing, if you pray, Lord, you know, pray, you know, help me to get this understanding, help me to understand that, you know, because I thought it was just me and my rib at the time, you know, that everything we was seeking and trying to find out, having conversations about, within that week, man, a brother, you know, one Akim or the elders or the apostles or the bishops, they would put a lesson out, you know, according to what we was questioning, what we were asking about, you know. And nope, we ain't the only ones that been through it, and still go through it to this day. All right, but y'all have to be, you know, to the ones that's coming into this truth, you know, because evidently, you know, some come in and they fall out, and that's what the sifting is about. You know, the Lord is sifting the house of Israel, you know, to see who's going to stay, who's going to come into this thing, who's going to stay, who's going to endure. That's what it boils down to, endurance. Endure what? Endure. Who's going to endure the flames? Who's going to endure the fire? You know, the devil is being used to sift. People come to the truth and they fall out. But after a while, the doors of mercy are going to be shut forever. And we really hope and pray that we are a part of that elect number. You know, if you're just not coming to this thing, you have to know it's going to be good days, it's going to be bad days, it's going to be up and down, it's going to be as it's written. Let's get it. I should know this by heart, man. I should know where to go by heart, man. I know is it in the Apocrypha? No. Con it is. All right. It's in the Apocrypha. Ecclesiasticus 22:1. Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 and verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. All right. You're going to have women. You have your rib come up against you. You have family members come up against you. You have things. You're going to lose people. You lose family members, lose friends, lose jobs. You're going to lose cars. You're going to lose a lot of things. All right. This is to build up your spirit, you know, to make you not so carnal. All right. To get you, okay, plus in the near future, you know, we're going to lose everything. We're going to be like pilgrims upon the earth. Lord, willing we be a part of that elect number. All right. We're going to lose everything. And some of us, some of the men, and maybe women, right, according to, you know, in, I don't know, a book, the woman with the 7 sons, faithfully, right? faithfully gave up their life to keep the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, to not become a subject, to not become a willing slave to the king of that time, which Esau Edom through the MOTB, the RFI CHIP, is going to try to get people to be a slave to him across the whole world. Revelation 13 and 16, where the Lord said, do not take that. Do not plead allegiance to this system, to the beast. All right? Ecclesiastes 2 and 1 again, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. So you're going to be tempted with a lot of things. It's not going to be your average, everyday, run-of-the-mill walk. But as with anything worth obtaining and getting, you have to go through struggles. You have to go through hard times. You have to, if you want a certain kind of body, you have to sacrifice things. You have to stop eating certain foods, eating certain times of the day. You have to go out there and do your workouts, your exercise, your walking. You want to be sweating. The same thing with this truth, man. The same thing with entering into the kingdom of heaven. Through the trials and through much tribulation. And the thing is, it's a light affliction, and it's well worth it. It's well worth it. You keep on fighting. Your spirit, at the end of the day, if you're a spiritual person, if you're of the elect, you're not going to be deceived, and you're going to see the benefits of it. You're going to see your spirit getting stronger. Your faith getting stronger. Your trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua getting stronger. Starting with the names of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Yahweh meaning he is. Right? That's the Ancient of Days. You can read that in Daniel chapter 7. He's the Ancient of Days. He is. He's always existed. The Ancient of Days. Yahweh. And his only begotten son name is Yahweh Shai, meaning he saves or he delivers. Also known as the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending. And that's a whole different thing. But this is about the full moon. This is about the full moon. Go back to that again. Let me get that. I want to get that glass of milk. Where are you? This is it. The new moon, y'all. Check this out. Ecclesiastes 43 and 7. From the moon is a sign of feast, a light that decreaseth in her perfection. All right. The milk symbolizes the light. This is the new moon. Decreased in her perfection. No, the milk is gone. You ask for a new glass. Can I get a new glass of milk? This is what it's going to look like. Right? And then as that milk, as that glass get filled with milk, you begin to get the full moon, like a full glass of milk. That's the best way I can explain it. With that, I hope this lesson is edifying. I know it's kind of, but it is what it is, man. Our people are simple. All right? But hey, we got to be all things to all people, And the Lord give us, make things simple, The word is simple, That's how the Lord, taught a lot. That's how he taught us a lot, He made things simple for us. With that, I'm going to close out giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushua, B'Shem Kwakadash. Double honor to our elders and apostles of the great millstone. I hope this lesson is edifying to the elect of Israel, especially those that's coming in to the truth, to, endure, As I like to say, always for the hopeful, to the hopeful elect of Israel. Endure, endure, endure. Adawan Ratazah, which means Lord willing. Endure. Till next time, Shalom.